Actor Thomas Jane revealed details surrounding his cancelled Punisher sequel that would have seen Rob Zombie directing the film. Jane's The Punisher was released in 2004 and based on the infamous Marvel Comics vigilante. It was the first film directed by Jonathan Hensleigh, who had first made a name for himself as a writer, penning Die Hard with a Vengeance and Jumanji. The film also featured a talented cast alongside Jane, including Ben Foster, Rebecca Romijn, Samantha Mathis, Will Patton, and John Travolta as the film's central villain. The Punisher was modestly successful, bringing in just over $54 million worldwide on a $33 million budget. And while the film missed with critics, audiences were more favorable, even becoming vocal about wanting a sequel. As a result, plans for a second movie starring Jane were discussed for a time before ultimately being scrapped in favor of 2008's Punisher: War Zone starring Ray Stevenson as the titular antihero. However, War Zone found itself even more maligned by critics. Audiences seemed to feel the same, as the movie would barely make $10 million at the box office from its $35 million budget. Still, before plans for Jane's sequel were scrapped, various ideas for a follow-up had been pitched. While speaking at Fanboy Expo Knoxville, via MovieWeb, Jane opened up about some of the Punisher sequel ideas that were being discussed at the time. According to the actor, the Marvel folks wanted to go with a different director, with Rob Zombie's name on the list of potential candidates. And while Jane admits that Zombie was an interesting choice, he also mentioned that there were a couple of iterations of Punisher 2. Check out Jane's comments about his unproduced Punisher sequel below. At the time of Jane's Punisher sequel being in development, Zombie had only directed 2 films, House of 1000 Corpses and its sequel, The Devil's Rejects. Both films were known for their visceral violence and disturbing content, which is likely what the producers of the Punisher sequel were hoping to bring to the Marvel property. And while the project ultimately fell apart, Zombie continues to flourish as a director, with his The Munsters reboot set for release next month. Jane reprised his Punisher role for a 2012 short film called The Punisher: Dirty Laundry, but it was also the last time he played the character. After getting the movie and TV rights back, Marvel eventually brought The Punisher to television, with Jon Bernthal's iteration of the character debuting as an antagonist in the second season of Daredevil on Netflix in 2016. After the success of Daredevil, The Punisher also received his own Netflix series, which aired 2 seasons before being cancelled. The Punisher hasn't been seen in a live-action property since the series ended in 2019. However, with Marvel bringing Charlie Cox's Daredevil into new MCU shows and films, many viewers hope Jon Bernthal's Punisher may return. So while Thomas Jane's Punisher sequel never got off the ground, fans of the character still may yet see the character back on the screen. Source: Fanboy Expo Knoxville, via MovieWeb.
My heart returns to